What's up, Cancers and Cancer Cusps? Welcome to my channel, Divinations with me, Sade. So you already know what it is. Before divining for the collective message, okay? So before divining for the collective, I will begin each divining by allowing you to ground and center yourself. Please take time to do this, so that only what is true for you will resonate with your spirit, whether it is something that you want to hear or not. This time is to allow you to open yourself up to receive your truths so that you can reconnect with self and your purpose. Remember that your ascension is up to you. When accepting the truth, we need to accept all of the truth. Trust and receive. Ashe. All right, so I'm gonna start with Cancer, Divine Feminines, that goes in that deck. Cancer and Cancer Cusp, Divine Feminines. Cancer and Cancer Cusp, Feminines. I'm gonna get the main theme for the month of May for Cancer and Cancer Cusp, Divine Feminines. Free will. Get out of your cocoon. All right, so I'm gonna get another one from here. What else about the overall theme for Cancer and Cancer Cusp, Divine Feminines for the month of May? The right choice. So I'm gonna just start by saying this, like during this time period, you know, this May-ish, June, July-ish area has been a lot about choices, realizing that we have multiple choices in front of us and taking initiative in making and trusting the choices that we make, making our own choices and trusting the choices that we make. So learning to trust ourselves and the choices that we make and the direction that our paths are taking us. But for so far for Divine Feminine, Cancer and Cancer Cusp, you got free will and the right choice. So let's see what comes through in tarot for this. What is this about for Divine Feminine Cancers? So we already have the Shaman of Swords. This is the King of Swords. The Shaman of Swords, the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, is one that is not so much emotional, stays in the logical mind, and when he makes a choice, he's sure about that choice. And he did not make that choice based off of emotion so much. And I'm just gonna say he, although gender doesn't matter, I'm gonna say he and she just for the sake of the reading and simplicity, and he is. I also have the Nine of Swords, which is about fears, anxieties. Fears and anxieties. And this is the Knight of Cups. Let me get one more. Because the Knight of Cups is about, moving forward towards a choice, in this case, towards a choice or towards something that And then we have the Two of Swords, okay, which is indecisions. It's indecision, excuse me. So I get that a lot of you are being faced with a decision to make, and you see the right decision for you. You see the right choice that you need to make. You know clearly what it is, but for some reason, you're afraid to make that choice. Instead, you're ignoring it in a way, like, or you might be procrastinating or just overthinking it to where you're not making a choice at all. But you see the right choice, you know what it is. I feel like this choice has to do with something that's going to take you outside of your comfort zone, and that scares you. I want to see what this choice is about, actually. What does this choice have to do with? What is this fear about? Why is there fear in this choice? What does fear have to do with? What is this choice? Okay, we have the Three of Swords. That's sadness. That's pain. So it could be fear of being hurt, fear of being disappointed. And then I have Temperance. And Temperance is also about kind of going back and forth. But Temperance is also about balance. Okay. So you're going back and forth with yourself about a decision. You know clearly what the right choice is for you. That just comes out very strongly. And the fact that you got free will here means that you have the free will to stay exactly where you are, which is in this confused energy, when you're really not confused. You know the choice that you need to make. You know, you have the choice to be there, or you can choose to listen to your guidance, listen to your intuition, and make the choice you know you're needing to make because you know it's right for you, and trust that things are going to turn out exactly how they should, and ultimately end up in being what it is that you desire. I have the Knight of Wands on the bottom, which is about moving forward, taking action and moving forward. Passionate action and moving forward. And then we have, like I said earlier, I have the Knight of Cups here, which again is about moving forward. Again, that's forward movement. But I think you guys might be too much, like just like with Geminis, too much in your headspace. So if you're a Cusp, you're very much in your headspace, okay? You're needing to balance your mind, your thoughts with your emotions, balance your heart and your mind so that you're able to make a clear decision and take decisive action. Because although you know what it is that you're needing to do, you know what choice it is that you need to make, you know the right choice for yourself, there's a reason why you're afraid. You're afraid of being hurt. You may be afraid of being disappointed. I want to see what else it is that you're afraid of, feminines. What else is this fear about when it comes to making the right choice? What else is this fear about when it comes to making the right choice? Justice. Yeah. Again, there's a sense of the fear of being hurt. the fear of being hurt. We have 3 people in the Justice card as well. There were 3 people in the 3 of Swords. I'm not sure if I showed that to you guys earlier. Justice is also about choices as well. And it also is about balance. Then we have 6 of Swords. Okay. So then I'm going to look into what it is that you're being guided towards, some of you. But you guys are afraid of being disappointed, afraid of being hurt. For some of you, you might be afraid of finding something out. So it's like you're avoiding this completely. Because you know what the right choice is going to end up being. So you're avoiding facing that completely. For some of you, this may have to do with a love situation. For others, take it where it resonates. Apply it where it resonates. But ultimately, with the 6 of Swords, once you make this choice and once you face whatever it is that you're avoiding, you will move towards calmer waters. Things will get better for you. Things will become smoother for you. All right, feminines. It's going to be much, much more difficult the longer you decide to avoid making the necessary choices and taking necessary actions, especially when you know what they are. They're going to keep bugging you. These things, they keep nagging at you and bugging you without anyone even having to say anything. You know, when your intuition and when spirit is telling you, when your guides are telling you it's time, for whatever it is, it's time. You know, like I said earlier, whether it's something you want to hear or whether it's something you want to do or not, if it's something that's destined to happen or meant to happen, whether you do it yourself or not, it's going to come anyway. It's going to happen anyway, whether it be an ending of a relationship, you know, or ending of a job, whatever it is, it's going to happen anyway. But there's power in you making the necessary choice for yourself, which is why you are faced with that decision. When you take initiative and you step up and take necessary action where action is needed, it helps to build and prepare you for what's to come along your journey. You know, that includes new opportunities, whether it be in love or career. Again, you know, you're able to make decisions and trust those decisions. You're able to have a clear, thought out thought process, you know, without overthinking or being overly emotionally involved. Yes. To where you think you're confused and, you know, you end up being stuck. So whatever the right choice is that you know it's time for you to make that decision. Okay. Make that decision. Don't procrastinate. Don't hold out. Don't just wait to see. No, you know, if your intuition, if your guides have been pointing out all the signs to you, telling you it's time, listen to that. It's gonna be much easier for you if you do. It's better if you just get through the tough parts, whatever parts are gonna be tough through that, get through it now, instead of you resisting and fighting, exhausting yourself, then being even more exhausted as you go through the healing process that you were meant to go through anyway, or, you know, go through the, essentially the healing process you're meant to go through anyway, okay? So I'm going to end there for Divine Feminines and move on into Cancer and Cancer Cusp Divine Masculines. For divine masculines, what is the fraud for divine masculines? Time to play, make time to dance and play. Masculine Cancers. Let's see what else comes out with this. Already with that, I get, okay, passion for purpose. Already with that, I get opening yourselves up and freeing yourselves, masculines. Stop holding parts of yourself back. Yeah, that's, you know, I feel like you guys are, there are parts of yourself that you hold back, whether it be to fit in or, you know, seem a certain way to others, or be viewed a certain way to others. You're being asked to stop doing that. And with this passion for purpose, actually, before I flip that over, I'm gonna look in the book for this passion for purpose before I just talk in it, because I feel like there's something in there that may stand out for masculines here. So where we get into difficulty is not in bringing our genuine passions to life, for life supports this, but in learning to let go of attachment as to how that happens. We can struggle to free ourselves of the expectations we have to be something we are not. I said that. I just said that. So, and let me show you, this book has a lot to say on all of these cards. Believe me, that's why I take my time and I skim. I shouldn't say I skim through it and I stop where Spirit tells me to stop, okay? I'm gonna read that for you one more time so you can absorb that. Where we get into difficulty is not in bringing our genuine passions to life, for life supports this, but in learning to let go of attachment as to how that happens. So the difficulty is not in bringing the passions to life, but it's learning to let go of how they're manifested. Letting go of control of how things turn out in the physical, what it has to look like. We can struggle to free ourselves of the expectation we have to be something we are not. You can rewind the video if you like. All right. So this time to play, this is about freeing yourself. It's time to open yourself up and be genuine about who you are in all aspects. Okay? Stop fronting. Masculines, you're fronting. Stop. You being guided to stop doing that. Okay? So this card that I pulled out earlier, what is this? This is the Hierophant. And immediately, as soon as I looked at the Hierophant, I heard be honest, be truthful, be real. Okay? Number 5 they're about changes. I also get honoring the truth of your spirit. Honoring your truth. When you respect the truth of who you are, that is self-respect. Being honest about who you are, being real, being honest about even the things you don't like that maybe you've done in the past or maybe you have done recently, even today, 5 minutes ago, whatever, being honest about it, okay? That when you face these truths, it shifts you on a cellular level. It changes you on a cellular level. It helps you to grow and transform, evolve, and change. Make necessary changes so that you're able to move forward, okay? So that you are able to truly fulfill your purpose. You may think that whatever type of fronting you're doing or whatever type of pretending that you're doing, you may think that that's helping you, but it's actually hindering you. It's pulling you, or not pulling you, but it's slowing you down. It's keeping you from moving forward, actually, the way you're meant to. Seven of Wands. Standing in your truth, okay? Standing strong in your truth. The Hierophant is also a very spiritual card. The number 7 is a very spiritual number. So this is also about your spiritual growth. Being honest about yourself, being honest about who you are, facing your truths about yourself. Keep that one. That's the Page of Pentacles, but being truthful about every aspect of yourself, past, present, is going to be what helps you grow on a spiritual level as well. That's helping you with spiritual growth. This Page of Pentacles let me get one with this Page of Pentacles. What is Page of Pentacles about? Okay, got the Queen of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. So being honest and truthful, being real with yourself, is going to bring you a new sense of clarity as well. You'll end up learning different things about yourself. Things that you need to know about yourself. You need to know these things in order for you to get to where you want to be. And until you discover these parts of yourself, until you get to learn these things about yourself, it's going to take longer and longer for you to reach that point that you're trying to get to. Okay? You have to stand in your power. You have to stand in your truth. You've got to own who you are. You have to be honest about who you are. And that's going to awaken this passion and, again, open you to different aspects of yourself that you currently aren't aware of. So I'm going to go ahead and close this reading here. Like I said before, if you guys have any questions about booking a personal reading with me, please let me know in my email, which I will have down in the description box. I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of the day, afternoon, night, depending on wherever you are in the world. I love you.